Before I joined edge rowing, I had been considering getting back to the sport. I rowed about 27 years ago at university, sweep, and my daughter's a rower, so I've been around regattas and things for a little while and was really kind of feeling the call back to the river. I am a single mum with my own business, so I just wasn't really sure how I was going to fit training in and all the things that I would need to do. And so my plan had been to just get myself fit and strong and a good erg score, so that when the kids were a bit more independent and I was able to carve out a little bit more time for myself, I'd be ready to join a club. My biggest worry about joining edge rowing was that I was too inexperienced. I knew I remembered a fair bit from when I rowed before, and I'd been following my daughter's rowing for a couple of years, so I'd learnt an awful lot from that as well, but actually doing it is not always the same. And I knew I was committed, I knew it was something I really, really wanted to do, but I knew I was pretty much starting from scratch again. And I was just worried that I would feel like I didn't belong. And that wasn't the case at all. Actually, I didn't feel out of place at all. Everybody in the group is really committed to their own development, no matter where they are on their journey, and the coaches are really supportive and really want you to get the best out of yourself. You know, I had a structured plan that targeted the areas that I wanted to improve on. Technical feedback has been fantastic. My erg scores came down dramatically, and even better, I got the support and encouragement to get out on the water. And just a few months in, I'm now confidently, I'm getting there in a single, which is really exciting. I never thought when I joined edge rowing that I would be rowing single in 3 months. I thought it would be a couple of years before I would be able to carve out time for me to be able to do that, and I'm thrilled. I absolutely love it, more than I even thought that I would love it, so that's fantastic. There are a few things that really stand out about edge rowing. One would be the positivity and kindness of the coaches. I haven't really experienced that to that degree anywhere else. They absolutely have your back. They pick you up when you're feeling down, you know, if you've had a bad session or feeling a bit deflated or impatient. They're just relentlessly positive, but also helping you to set yourself goals and making sure you're progressing. The other thing I would say is the holistic approach. It really doesn't matter what aspect of your training you want to explore, they have the answer, and if they don't, they'll go and get it for you. So whether that's nutrition, physio, strength training, technique, like I can't think of anything really where they've said that's not part of what they can offer. They want to be on that journey with you, and whatever interests you, whatever you want to explore, whatever you want to dig deeper, they're there with you. And the third thing would be the community. Again, just being part of a group of athletes who are as equally obsessed with the sport maybe as you are is great. Everyone's so supportive. You know, not everyone gets that in a club, but in this community, people just cheer each other on. It's really lovely. One thing that's been really great is being able to communicate regularly with my coach and flex things as necessary. So if I'm away, we think about what I can fit in, what's realistic. Likewise, I get permission to rest, because sometimes I'm the one that's hardest on myself and don't want to take a break. So being reminded that that's actually fine is very useful sometimes too. And cross-training again, so if I'm away, being able to do something different. Also, as I've moved to actually joining a club and going on the water, then we've had to rearrange training sessions and adapt for that to make things manageable. And there's always some flexibility if, you know, if life changes. I think the key is keep communicating. Just keep communicating with your coach and make sure that things work for you, and then you're going to deliver. If you're watching this, then you're probably already quite interested in working with Jack, and you might be asking yourself whether it's the right time or whether you'd be a good fit. In answer to those two questions, I think I'd say that the sooner you start, the sooner you're going to get really good results. So if that's what you want, I'd go for it. The other thing would be Jack and his team will chat with you and get to know you and decide if you're a good fit. So let them decide, and don't worry too much about it, just go for it.